Moon Knight has some really fun boomerangs. They can hit multiple targets if they are really close or if they are in the area of the Ankh. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's this like Egyptian object he launches, stays in an area. It's very weak, it can be destroyed very easily. So I prefer to attach those objects to a wall or somewhere that is not really visible, but also be able to place in an area where enemies are going to be, so I can use that as a bouncing object, because when I hit the Ankh with the basic attack, I was able to bounce that through enemies as well, so it's much easier to hit target because the Ankh is fixed and enemies move a lot. So if they're moving in the area where the Ankh is, it does help a lot to just shoot at the Ankh instead of try to shoot the enemies. Does some damage, but it feels like I was more tickling the backline and tickling the enemies rather than doing some real strong damage. He can output a lot of damage, but it's not as strong and sharp as Hela, for example. And he has a lot of movements and escaping. He's very heavy, but he has a lot of movements. He can double jump, he can glide, he can use a hook in order to, like Batman, but it does help a lot to move around and get some high ground, so it's better to stay in some areas, and his movement abilities is mainly for him to escape incoming enemies rather than engaging. He has to be played from far, from the back line. It's a fun hero. The only problem is his ultimate, I guess. I didn't really like his ultimate. The area is very small, the damage is quite nice, but the area is very small and I felt like I couldn't really trap or get enemies or deny important areas at all. So I would buff his ultimate a little bit, even if I had to lower the damage, at least make the area bigger. And that would, I think, improve the character a lot. I'm Hirashiki, I can't glide, and I'll see you on my next hero.